Timmins-James Bay.
My question is to the Minister of Children's Services. My question is to the Minister of Children's Services. Yesterday in this House, I raised the case of Pegatano, raised the case of the 80-some attempted suicides that we've had on the James Bay over the last year, raised with you what it's going to mean if Pegatano ends up having to shut its doors in mid-December. There will be no one there to answer the phone when a family, a child, or a police officer calls in order to trying to deal with the child at risk. My question to you is this, and I ask you again, are you prepared in order to respond to the funding requests that have been put forward by Pegatano and other child and family services across the North who face similar situation?
Minister.
Thank you very much, Speaker. And let me tell you that, as I had an opportunity to say yesterday, the ministry staff are currently working on-site in Moosonee with the agency to identify short and long-term strategies that will not compromise child safety. I can tell you that we have been working very closely with all of our agencies across the North who are, in fact, this agency, Pegatano, is a multi-service agency which delivers both child protection and youth and mental health. We continue to work with them closely to make sure that we can ensure and have better outcomes for kids across the province. Aboriginal youth face a number of challenges. We work very closely. I've been working with the Chiefs of Ontario. We've been working in partnership with a variety of ministries to tackle an issue which has not been tackled for many, many years, Speaker. We're committed to better outcomes for kids. That means we need to do different things.
Supplementary.
Well, Minister, you speak about better outcome for kids. What kids want is to be able to be safe when they wake in the morning and again when they go to bed at night. The reality is that we've had over 80 suicides, and attempted suicides, I should say, and you know as well as I do that Pegatano is underfunded by at least $4 million. I'm told by Toby Beck, the director, and others that I've met with, they're not able to respond to their current mandate as a result of your underfunding, and on top of that, you're going to reduce their funding by another $1 million. So I say to you, we cannot afford to go through another study. We can't afford to go through another process. We need to know from you now, will the kids of the James Bay and other children across Northern Ontario have the telephone answered when they're in crisis, or are we going to expect to see what we see coming now in mid-December with Pegatano?
Speaker, let me assure this House that children across the North who face a wide range of challenging issues will be responded to. We are committed to the kids of Ontario, and that is precisely why we are working so hard each and every day, whether it's in our regional offices, whether it is myself with my colleague, the Minister of Aboriginal Affairs, whether it is reaching out to the Chiefs of Ontario and to the leadership in this province who are looking for solutions. I invite you.
The member from Hamilton East will please come to order. Don't challenge the Speaker, please. As the members know, if they're dissatisfied with an answer that any minister gives, they have the ability to file the appropriate paperwork and ask for a late show. Minister?
Thank you very much, Speaker. I know the member opposite cares about the kids in his community. I care about those kids too. Our government cares about those kids. That's why we've invested significant dollars year over year, doubled the funding to Aboriginal Children's Aid Societies. Is there more to do, Speaker? Absolutely yes. Are we at the table doing that work? 100%. I invite my friends opposite to join us as we forge a new pathway to deliver better services, to have better outcomes for these kids, so that we don't continue to have the history that we've had in this province. We need to move forward, Speaker, and